Where is everything?
Imagina que puedes crear una app con tu propio nombre, solo con pensarlo e imaginarlo. Con Base 44 es posible. Una plataforma completa de
Shut. I can't find the can everyone hear me?
Yeah, can hear you, Steve.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I'm trying to find my control panel and I've lost it. Where is it? Where's my control panel? I don't have the control. Where is it? Oh, dear me. Where the flipping hell is it? Bear with me a minute. What have I done with it? I'm gonna have to zoom a few things out here. I've got a selection of all sorts here. Where is it? Take that off. Delete, take the full real time off. Where are we? Where on earth are we? Sorry about this, guys. What are we playing at? There it is. I've got it now. Flipping heck. So, does anyone know if we're streaming live? Because if you could help me quickly, I'd appreciate that. I can't see any of the screens. There's anything there.
Yes, Steve, you're live.
Right. Okay. Good. I was about to can it then.
Yeah, I was trying to go through all my screens trying to find the Zoom
I know.
one.
I've got two. I've got 5 screens, and unfortunately everything was a little bit buried, and it's all gone a bit peaked on. Right. Hopefully we can see everything now, so that's good. Right now, yeah, let's get going. So, I best open up. What I best had to do before we get going is open up the window for this live stream, so I can actually talk to people that are going to be on. Let's just open this up now. Can you see the US 500 screen on there, by the way, while we're waiting for me to get my act together?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Every time you ask a question, I have to keep finding my mic, turning it back on. And I thought he'd have moved on by the time I've answered. If you're talking, we can't hear you now.
Right, I'm talking now. So
yeah, can hear you. Yeah.
Right, okay. So I'm going to open that live stream up. Yeah. And we've got the chimp. This is what we want. Warning, not working, Graham. YouTube, right. YouTube just does not like, it just does not like streaming using Zoom. I'll show you the picture. Something went wrong. That chump there all the time, so I just can't stop to beat on. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Chimp with a spanner. Something went wrong. Oh, that's surprising. It goes wrong every bloody week. YouTube is absolutely useless.
It's still live though, Steve. It's still working.
It is, yeah. I just can't type anything, that's all. But there again, no one really wants to talk to me.
Well, you know why? Because as Sophie said, you haven't got anything interesting to say.
Interested to say we'll talk to you. Right. Very quick recap, because obviously the one that I'm interested in the US, we'll obviously very interesting crude. We smashed all the profits, all the targets, and that's fantastic, and it's still going on. Gold, we need to look at. We've done non-farm payrolls. And the US 500 is the one I'm really interested in looking, because we really are down on these levels. So just shut the non-farm payrolls. Did you close your trades out or leave them on, guys in the room?
Well, I didn't get filled, Steve, because I've been using a slightly big entry, and
Well, let's not talk about that. We're only talking about the strategy.
Mine hit target.
Yeah, that was a strategy.
Yeah, mine hit.
It hit. Yeah, I just noticed now it hit full target. So we can talk about slightly other things, but if we're talking about NFP, then we talk about the strategy that we use.
yeah, no, I used a slightly
Hundreds of
bigger
different
entry. That's
strategies
all.
that work, but we need to keep on the focus. Otherwise, people get confused when new things come on. So yeah, it was an easy win. The crude again forecast this morning, right, 6 o'clock this morning. Both targets were smashed, and the market has carried on. And I did a runner up to $85 a barrel, which is really nice. And there's no telling where this market will actually go. Like, we'll talk. Remind me if I don't talk about it. What we need to do before the market, the night close, because I want to try and help people make some money over the weekend on gold, and also I'm trying to find for oh, it's just not working. I don't know what's going on. This connection in Spain is frustrating, which means I'm going to have a very short session today, because I won't put up with the technology when it fails. It drives me bonkers. Come on. You've got 500 meg broadband. And as usual, the tin pot Spanish failing us badly. Right, so okay. I was hoping to show people what we've done with our trade, and it's actually done a stop to entry automatically right before our eyes then. So we've got a 15-minute bar here to take on is it coming up now? 15? Yeah. Bit spiky, but nice spike that we hit full target on there, and we've done that. Well, we've done that in the past few minutes. Bot's been in past few minutes. There's a 15-minute bar there. So I think what we should do, rather than we look at the DAX smash full targets, we'll do that DAX review, but we've only got 4 minutes for the American Open, so we need to concentrate on US 500. The FTSE's done its thing as well. Oil multi-bagger again, so we just won everywhere. Gold's won again. Non-farm payrolls won, and now we're looking at if we can get some out of the US 500. We haven't got many people in the room at the moment, and I was saying to you before when we're doing the NFP live, the trouble is, when we've got a lot of people from Northern Europe trading, is when we make so much money in the morning, nobody wants to come in the afternoon because they're not interested, because they've made all the money. But I am doing the US afternoon sessions, and it's a bit lackluster because all the money has already been made in the morning, as it usually is. But let's see if we can help some people make some money in the afternoons as well. So let's see, what can I put a new live on here so I can actually see what's going on, or actually type. If I put myself on as a user. So talk about this before I start trying to put some of the things on. So this is where we are at the moment. We've got the Camera breakout long here, CBOS here. We've got the 4-hour 200 EMA placed above the close. We've got the closing gap. There's my pen and go through all this. So we've got the closing gap here that we want to close. We've got the extreme gap. Where's the extreme gap? Extreme gap is Whoa, we've got the extreme gap here, which is a very high probability trade right under Camarilla breakout short. Right, I hadn't realized that. So look at that daily low. That is an X gap. That is an extremely strong magnet to close that daily low there. So let's have a look at what the ATR is today on the S&P. The S&P ATR today is 15. So it really would like to be 15 pips away from any targets that we've got. So let's just zoom into 5 minutes and just have a little look. Can we see a break? See the market starting to rise from yes, excuse me, yesterday's lows. Ruler. Oh yes, we've got a very healthy 27 pips. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to set this to run up. This spike should spike into here quite nicely. So what we're going to do here, we're going to have a 26 pip limit and a 15. Come on, IG. Stop being an idiot. I will stop my deflammatory remarks about this broker. We're live, but they need to get their act together. Get some software that is consistently works. Right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to put a stop order in, and we're going to go for that gap here. So what, 45? So 6746. A 15 pip stop, and we're looking for this market to immediately close that extreme gap there. Once if the market does pop up on CBOS, then we'll go for the close in gap. So let's see how the market does. So we're popped in there now. Market's open. Want to see the orders coming through, and this extreme gap needs to be closed. So we've got 25 pip target for the X gap, and then we want the closing gap to be done. And that would be the perfect storm today with a 15 pip target. So 25 pips. We're looking for 1.66% profit into the target here. So let's see if we can get that. So we're looking to get this filled up into here. So that's the extreme gap. It should be a high probability chart, high probability trade. However, there's nothing is guaranteed in life. It's just a magnet that should get hit. The trade for the closing gap would not be activated until we break Camarilla breakout short. This is a Camarilla R4. We call it Camarilla breakout short, CBOS. And that's one of the key pivot levels that we actually trade and use. So let's see if there's enough Mickey Longs in. I don't know if Mickey Long's in today actually in the room, is he? I'm not sure. But what we're looking for is a bunch of Mickey Longs that buy the S&P to get this market up. And my internet's so slow it won't open the window. So yeah, not good. Come on, come on, come on. If this is stopped, then it's just one of those things. We will certainly look to close the gap, that's for sure. Wow, the machine's running like a slug. Let's see if we can open another window. market is stretched to the downside. It has been pulled down by the Northern European session, and it's not finding any buyers. The market is negative at the moment, of course. So it might be that the bears are coming straight in. Continue down. Shut up. Let's turn the adverts off. Right, I can now chat. Now it's switched on. Great show. Yeah, of me shouting and complaining. Live as can be. Yeah, we're totally live here. There's no pre-recordings. It's just me shouting and complaining. So, we'll leave it on here for the moment. I'm just looking at the live scanner as well. I've got the live scanner streaming as well onto YouTube for looking at all the 15-minute bar trades. We've got 14 on the live scanner running at this very moment with potential 15-minute bar setup. So if you're not aware, does everyone just write in the chat yes if you're aware of the live scanner that runs every single day? And if you have that on, that shows you where all the trades are. Yes, chat master. Yeah, oh, great. Actually, yeah, I think I've seen you comment, I think, in the live room. Yes, oh, great, yeah. Yeah, there's 17 up there now. 17 active trades. Great, good. It's good. It's good to see that people are using it. This week, it's produced a minimum of 2% a day every day, and today we absolutely blew the socks off crude this morning, and hopefully people went in with me and made a good bunch of rupees and some nice profit today. So that was really, really good. Just waiting for this market to either confirm this as the bottom or to stop us out. And if it stops us out, then we've been stopped out. We do never follow a trade down like this. Never follow a trade. So if you follow a trade, then you're liable to just get your shirt ripped off your back. What we're looking for here is a setup, and with that setup and a breakup for this market here. So what we're going to do, we have a daily low of an extreme gap. That is something definitely we're going to trade today. And if we fail like we did the first time, we've got a 1% trade, excuse me, onto that, but with a 1.6, 1.7% return. So what we want to be able to do is we're going to put an alert on here. Just select the alert. Come on, IG, wake up. Right, hopefully that'll work this time. All right, it's woken up. So we'll put an alert down, kind of down here. All right, thank you. And we'll press this as an alert every time that happens. So we'll create that alert. So what I've done here really is what I'm looking for is for this market to pull up so we can short it. But first of all, we want to catch any rises to get the daily low where C bosses, and that's where we're looking to cover off that extreme gap. But the bears are firmly under control here and coming down. So we've got more guys coming into the room now. So we've got that covered now. The market can go as low as it wants. In fact, if we do, the only way I would follow this down any further, sorry about this, there's nothing I can do about the IG software not working right. It's working very slowly. Come on. Did you say there was a patch put on the software? this morning through IG. Was that Bridget, was it?
Well, they said they put it on earlier in the week, but it obviously hasn't worked, has it?
No, it's still not working. No, on a development team be so poor and unresponsive, technical team, and such a large organization, you'd expect better, wouldn't you? I did say I wasn't going to berate IG on YouTube, but you know, there used to be a really good broker, good provider, and the software was really good, but it's just gone to the dogs as far as reliability is concerned. The platform Pro Realtime is brilliant, really good piece of kit, and I don't know how, but IG have managed to screw it up. I don't know how. There we go. So there we're on US 500, and let's go back now. Let's see what's happened to gold. We've got the gold robot on there. This might be an issue with my internet here as well, because you can see we've got the weight in there. I'm running very fast piece of kit, a Mac i9 Pro, and it's blisteringly quick. And I think it's the internet that's causing an issue. So here, if you go back and watch this recorded video earlier, you'll have seen that we had a trade that went on and hit full target here. Then a robot come on, put a stop to entry, so only wins 1 pip or so. The market's come down again and knock that stop out. So 1 win, 1 no loss, no gain. And the market is still bubbling around this area here. If we just zoom out and just take stock a little bit, like the first 15 minutes of action out of the way, you can see the market really has retraced. One of the things that I am doing, I was going to do it today, but we're going out later this afternoon, straight after this, so I won't be doing it. But I'm doing a video tomorrow. And the video tomorrow will be how to do the 15-minute bar in detail, how to read a Heikin Ashi candle in the correct way, what the Heikin Ashi candles actually mean when you're looking at them, how they relate to the 200 EMA, how they relate to the 9 EMA, and how you can structure 15-minute bar with a fractal and the 9 EMA to have a very high probability strategy. The video won't be 5 minutes. It's probably, well, but just for the avoidance of doubt, I'm going to bring in all these different aspects into one strategy so it'll help people with the scanner. But, you know, we won't obviously be exposing every single part of every strategy because that's for the trading room. But I want to give people insights on how you can keep money in your pocket by very much being patient and waiting for setups. And it will help guide people into how to use Heikin Ashi with 15-minute bar reversal, with 15-minute bar reversals, with exponential moving averages of different levels and fractal points to break. And if you can get your head around this next video that I'm going to put out, it will really change the way you trade. Yes, Mr. Braveheart, that will be on YouTube and it will be posted on Saturday evening. I mean, I'll do it during the daytime and be posted on Saturday evening. And you can get your support on that. Go and watch it. Put your comments in. I've been taking all the comments that people have got on all the different things on YouTube that we've got. And I don't really post that much on YouTube, just the lives. But I think with all the questions, it's quite clear that people would like a little bit more on or a refresh, because I've got lots of different videos on fractals, on EMAs, and they're all over the place on separate things. And this will bring it all together, hopefully. And if it can help a few people, then that's great. Also, in the room, for the guys in the room, I am the 415 strategy, which includes a 15-minute bar, of course. This is for the guys in the room. I will be updating that completely. We're putting in all the extra nuances to ensure this strategy is now up to 85% plus winning rate and all the little tips around there. So that'll be one of the strategies. And next week, I'll be going over the 415 reversal, which is a 15-minute bar to the guys on YouTube. The 415 strategy on how to actually use this and use it to trade for a living. And we'll probably do that on Wednesday next week. We'll do the live session in the morning and we'll go through in detail, and that should hopefully set you up to have an absolute bomb-proof, very repeatable strategy without pulling a few different documents together and a few different videos. There's lots of videos on the 415. There's 2 different strategies on it and guides and whatever, all going to be combined into one. And following that, there'll be a large language model where you can interrogate and test yourself on the strategies, and it will test you how well you know the actual strategies themselves. So watch out for that space. Right, gold. We are trading under the 9 EMA, which means the market is price negative. When you're under the 9 EMA, that means the price is trading negative. Is the market trading positive on the trend? We use a 200 EMA for that, and there's a 200 EMA there on the 4 hours. So the market is still, trend is still up, just got a wee pullback on the 4 hour. If you go down to the 1 hour, the perspective on that can actually change quite dramatically, and it does. You can see over the since the 4th, the EMA, the market has been slowly declining. You know, we've had the market dropping off, and you can see the exponential moving average has been getting tighter and tighter and coming closer and closer to the 4 hour 200 EMA, which sits just under the 5,000 we saw before. So markets are nipping in like it does with like a Bollinger Band, like it does with a fractal reversal. And these are one of the key things you should be looking at, because as it's coming down, once you get a breakout of that, that will really get the interest of quite a lot of buyers. It will do it. Right, let's get this button. I'm pressing buttons and nothing's working. There we go. Come on, I rather suspect this is a lot to do with the internet as well. So you can see sort of heartbeat pattern that's going up, down, and down, up and down. The other thing that you need to be aware of when you get the market, and everyone in the room's going to sign now because I know exactly what I'm going to do. Where's my pen? This is a pattern that if you're on YouTube now watching, if you don't know this, write it down. Record, well, you don't have to record, it's recorded. Make sure you come back and have a look at this at 4:45, not 40, 2:45. Look at this section, take it out on the YouTube, record it. This will, what I'm about to show you is as simple as it comes. I will start with the 1 hour. Get my pen. The annotation pen. Always watch out for this pattern. 8 to 9 times out of 10, always work. It nearly always works. Just sort of, but it's only 8 out of 10. So, but you need to be aware of when a market runs and little disappearing pen comes down like so, and then it goes into a consolidation phase like here. And this one's not strictly fully consolidation phase because it keeps dropping very, very slightly. The market is 8 times out of 10 likely to drop out of that consolidation first before it makes a different move. 8 times out of 10. You need to be aware of that. Markets come rattling down, get price sensitive, the chopping and changing, people are buying and selling. So you've got an area that's highly liquid, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, choppy, until eventually the market either runs to the top or some larger players shake the tree, knock all everyone's stops out, lower and then impulsively buy the market and go up. So one thing I will say, while I do remember on gold, I want to do the same strategy you did last week, and people closed down on Friday night on gold. So one of the things I'm going to tell you what, I'm not recommending this. This is what I'm doing. This is what we did last Friday, and we made double-digit return. In other words, over 10% bank profit. So what I will be doing tonight, personally, take your own view on what I'm about to say, is we all know if Donald Trump is going to do anything, he usually does it on the Saturday morning, early hours. It's roughly from a kind of military theatre point of view, the best time to attack is 2 a.m. in the morning. That's just from my background. So Trump usually attacks on early doors on a Saturday morning. Big disruptions happen and money can be made in the market. But of course, if it's on Saturday, no one can get into the market until Sunday evening. So some of the pinky in the brain ideas that I do is I wait till Friday night and right to the end of Friday night, and I will put I'll not place an order, I will buy the market with a guaranteed stop. And the reason for a guaranteed stop, although you pay a little bit more money, you put a guaranteed stop in to stop the market potentially gapping past your stop. So you need a guaranteed stop, a reasonably wide stop, risking maybe 1%, with a target of probably 3 to 1 or higher, or just leave it open and have that in the market. So you're long on gold, and the same for crude oil. And if anything happens over the weekend or escalates over the weekend, then there is a potential to be rewarded quite handsomely on a Sunday evening when the market's open, UK around about 11 o'clock-ish. You could sit there with a whole bunch of gold bars and a bath of oil. That's what I'm going to do. I did it last week. Go back and check what happened, and we made a killing. And I'm going to do the same this week. Your risk profile is just 1%. The upside is multiples. You don't have to do it. Just make a note of what I've said today, and then you can go and test it. But these things don't come along that often. And we're into our second week of the market on oil. And we've got to be very, very careful on oil, because if you go back through all the different conflicts, I think you will be able to, the oil generally will have a reaction. I'm just seeing if I can put this on my website. But, let's put my website up just for one moment. Is the website. Go and have a look at blogs here. If I can make this right. I'm apologies, the internet's working very slowly. Come on, open up. Hit my blog. Well, if you go to HARKO, right, okay, right. So here we are. Here's a blog. I've got different blogs that I put up about different things, about gold and myths and blah, blah, blah. So this is what we put up on March 3rd, saying where will the market go to? And these are the predictions. Well, we hit $85 a barrel, so we're right into that scenario number 2. And if you read the blog, it's all about what's happened in history. I use my AGI robots to forecast based on history. Where would the next tranches be? And this is the next tranche that we're into now. We use this for our trading. And you can read the blog and the analysis on the scenarios and why oil is going to go up and how it was connected, what happened in the previous Gulf wars and the Iraqi wars and blah, 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 all the different scenarios. If you want to read that, it's just on my website. Go and have a little look at it. So oil, my own particular tendency would be that, we know loads of London Eye insurance tankers going through the Straits of Hormuz, but I understand that Trump is offering to underwrite some insurances, but no one wants a tanker blown up anywhere. And God forbid he offers to do an escort for an oil tanker. It would be a marvelous target for Iran to have a crack at. And they could throw the kitchen sink at the tanker and the American warship. They only need one missile to get through for it all to go peak-on. If that happens over the weekend, if something does happen where we get escorted tankers or a tanker goes through the Straits of Hormuz with underwritings and insurances and it gets hit, oil is going to do probably go up to about $100 a barrel. And that won't stay like that for very long. It will come back down again. But just be aware of all these things. Go on my website, look at the history, look at what I've written. It's all based on what's happened in lots and lots of wars going back many, many years, how oil reacts to things. But we've got this standoff at the moment, and there is money to be made in oil, but not for long. Oil is the first thing that goes up, and it's the first thing that comes down when there's a conflict. So don't wait to join the gravy train. Get positioned, trade what you see, not what you hear on the news. By the time it comes out on the news, it's too late. Everything's happened. Look at the charts. Look at what's happened in history. Position yourself for any big rises. We already have. We've made a lot of money from $60 a barrel, and we're at $85 a barrel now. And put the trade in, but be aware into the second, third week, this could reverse quite easily. So I'll stop rattling on about that. But I just want you to be aware. Maybe if you just write in the comments if you can. Just say yes if you agree with what I'm saying, or no if you don't, because I have my own views. I use artificial intelligence all the time in our trading room to get the best possible data that we can to trade and make money in our room for all our guys that are in the room. So we're the only one on YouTube which is an AI-enabled trading room. We use artificial intelligence every single day to nail it. So hopefully that makes sense. If it does make sense, say yes. If I say no yeses, then I will pass on very quickly, because I don't want to just sit on YouTube waffling if no one agrees with what I'm saying. It's only my point of view, and we'll move off. So I'm not seeing anything, so we'll want. Wait a while we try and reconnect you. Oh, it's been connected. All right, chap. Sorry. I don't know why, but I got disconnected from YouTube and it's now reconnected itself. So all I can do is tell you what I'm going to do with gold and crude. It's up to you. If you want to get the background information, go on the website. Wrote an article all about it. The guys in the room know. I've dropped that into the Slack news articles about oil and gold and what's going to happen, potentially based on history. So you've got all that anyway. So what we're looking for here on gold is so if you are in the room, put your scalper on. That's a scalper. Put the Pac-Man on, and those need to be running. And I would leave them on over the weekend. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Jedi Master. Now I know that name. That's Javi, isn't it? Is that Javi? Or is that the ninja? I'm not sure. You can't tell on the YouTube all these names that come up. But I think that's Javi. But if it is, hiya fella, hope you well. Right, so we want a nice 15-minute bar already on this side. Already, yeah, all right, Pep, great. No problem there. 15-minute bar is what we're looking for on gold. I won't go to silver. Nat gas is moving up. High grade copper, that's for the room. But if you're interested in those, have a look at those as well. So what you really need to keep an eye out is this oblique descending resistance. If we get a breakout of here first, very positive sign for gold. Very positive sign for gold. We have got the bots coming in and out, as you can see. I would like a 15-minute bar, and I would like to take some profit into this area if we can, manually trading. The risk is we'll break out of here and fail into this area and this consolidation pattern, the way the market, moves. Get this to work, the way the market comes down here and then runs across. I think this must be my internet, because nothing's working. And if I can get me annotation pen on Zoom to work, because PRT is just not having it, is it? We were talking earlier about people having problems with the PRT, and I was saying, oh no, mine works fine. Not now. It's freezing. Only in the American session. Flipping typical, isn't it? Right, so there's my pen. So don't forget, write this down. We did this at 244, 245. When markets come down and consolidate, nearly 8 times out of 10, they will leave the consolidation phase in the same direction as they entered. In other words, coming down. Coming down. And it's nearly in every case when we've got a bull market, is that people's stops are going to be around these obvious levels. The pressure is going to come in to knock those stops out, put a little more fluidity into the market. Big boys will come in, buy up here, and then the market will go up. But don't take my word for it. Watch it. Belated happy birthday. All right, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy. Yes, it was my birthday. It wasn't my birthday because it's the 29th of February, so we do try and celebrate it on the 28th and the 1st, just to make sure we've got it. And Mrs. B, yours was on the 5th. Happy 70th. Sorry, I don't mean that at all. It's not that at all.
Punch in the nose.
I know. That's what I was waiting for. So, right. So we've got a wee bit of movement, and here the bot's done a stop to entry. It's going for a target of, there you go, it's hit full target. That's just made just over 1.5%. So if you've got your bot switched on, well done, guys. A good illustration live. These bots work incredibly well. And if you use them and manage them in the all the time. So they work really, really well. But now what we have got here is a 15-minute bar setting on. So we've got what we call here, I can move it very slowly. I'm not even touching it in the market. The thing's all moving around on its own. It's not really usable, is it? Come on, let's get you down. I think it's my internet. We had a bit of an issue with the internet this morning, not connecting. We've been disconnected. What on earth is going on? Very curious. Don't know what's going on, guys. IG, you're playing silly buggers. All these daft messages saying I've been disconnected. Clearly not disconnected. So this bar here would be what we classify using the basic 15-minute bar reversal. This would be a grid 2 bar best. A grid 1 bar is where we have a flat bottom. So this is interesting here. We'll stay on this because what we're looking for on this, we're a flat bottom here, and we are looking for this market to ideally, I can just very gently move this so we keep in picture. You see the unbalanced volume. The volume's coming in unbalanced. You know, the people are walking away slightly with the average true range is popping down, but the volume is coming up for buys, and you can see that now coming through here. What I'd like to be able to see is this market close to 15 minutes actually closing above this oblique resistance line, and then take a break of that. Then we need to be pretty cautious in our stops, because we want to be able to move this one up. Well, sorry, I'm just waffling. We don't want to move it up. We want to move the stop to entry if we get in here as the market comes into this area up here. Yeah, so the market, we're going to 5,200, which is our target. We want to be hopefully getting a 15-minute bar somewhere around here, and then as the market comes up towards the big round number, 5,200, then we want to do our stop to entry in case we get that, in case the market comes up and does that reversal. We don't want to get caught by that. So there's a, just try and move things slowly. Yeah. Right. Is to try and for some reason IG have decided to close the other live stream account off for some reason in their infinite wisdom. God knows why. It tells me that in the background they're playing with things out there to try and get pro real time working, because that instance has disappeared for the scanner. So while we're waiting for this in the next 9 minutes,
Alert triggered.
We'll see if we can get that scanner up and running again. See if that will relaunch. It says it's loading, so that might be okay. I think we're probably streaming a picture of the side garden. Ah, I've just got a note. It's saying, I believe we're having, so there is issues with Pro Real Time. IG are having problems, and there must be a patch because it's saying download and reinstall something that we're currently just using. So wouldn't trust a thing. Oh, it looks like it's restarting anyway. It's decided to restart anyway in the background. So let's see what happens. So if you're on the scanner, I guess stay on the scanner, because it should, at the moment, you'll just be seeing a screen, the picture of the side garden. Apologies. And the roses. So we'll see what happens. So everything seems to have frozen. Is anyone in the room having any problems with Pro Real Time?
It's not brilliant, but it's a lot better than it's been.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't had my screens completely freeze up like they have in the past.
Right.
Last
Okay.
week, but it's not 100%. It's a bit jerky.
Yeah, unfortunately, I seem to be, while we're streaming live, I'm suffering.
Yeah, my
Whatever.
tick charts are sort of ahead of the minute chart at times.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't know what's happening.
But
If
yeah, I
the
might have
technology
too
is
much stuff.
not working, we can't rely on. If the technology is not working, we can't rely on it. 'Cause these are real accounts with real money. We're not practicing. It's real trading now. You can see it's a complete advanced package. It's real money. I don't want to play with real money if you can't trust the underlying software the broker's providing. It's a real shame. And it does it in the live stream as well. It's not so bad in a room. We can just switch it off and switch it back on again. I've just got a little notice saying, please wait, we're reinitializing. So it might we might get something back on. You never know.
How do they know? Are they watching you on live stream?
Pardon?
How do they know? Are they watching you on live stream?
Alert triggered.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, your mate will be.
Okay.
We don't have to say names.
His brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah, the scanner's back up and working with thank you, IG, if you're watching, and done something, kicked someone's ass, got them off the chair, woke them up off the desk, whatever they do, the technical team. I used to engage with IG quite a lot. It was quite fun, really, but it's wasted time now. The
Alert triggered.
customer facing's gone down on the floor. It's not very good at all. Right, 5 minutes to go on this 15-minute bar here. It's a nice flat bottom bar. Here, a very large bar, really. Well, yeah, so what's the there? 31 pips. Wow. Quite a large bar. So it's a full hour ATR bar, 35 pips for an hour ATR bar with that movement in 15 minutes. So the volatility is moving up. I just want to. Has anyone got the scanner running in the background? Could you just tell me on in the chat on here if the scanner's actually working? Because
No.
it's not working.
Well, mine's not. Hold on. Let's just move it forward. Doesn't look like it.
So that's a shame. That was working we've been cut off in our prime scanning, and straight after this I'll see if we can get it fixed again and reinstalled.
13. Yeah, last price I got on mine on timestamp is 13.56. Hold on, just those hours away.
Yeah, we're just circling by look at it.
Yeah, no.
All right, yeah, it's back up.
And mine's not.
Yeah, mine's come back. All right, that's crazy, isn't it? We're all using the same software, and someone can see it, some people. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Hold on.
I can't really trust this software at the moment. It's initializing before my eyes and not, it's not really running. I've just reset the scanner to auto trading again, auto scan automatic mode. So there we are. It's all reinitialized and all the scanners up and working and well, working again. So hopefully that'll help people. If not, then we're at the behest of IG, and doesn't seem to be. We don't seem to be. There's a streaming software. Just pull the OBS.
Yeah, I've just reloaded your scanner and it's not working here.
All right, there's a picture of there's a scanner there running.
Yeah, my top one is US crude at 13.39 and USDCH 13.53. That's my timestamp. Yes,
Right.
just reloaded it. Stop.
Broadcast seems to be working. I've got it on the screen to the left. I can see it all work on the screen to the left.
I don't know why mine isn't. But,
This seems to be dead.
Let's try on a different computer, see what happens.
Yeah.
YouTube.
We've got 2 minutes to go before the trade. I'm just seeing output, stream, YouTube all working, software is working, disable the video high res, no problems. Appearance, general, stream in play and working, there's no issues. Oh, well, there doesn't seem to be any issues. It's not telling me that it's not working.
Well, the live one's bringing up yesterday's now. Just see got that Belinda Lewis. I think. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll leave it. It is what it is.
Mine isn't. Yeah. And so I've just opened it on a different computer, and it's I've got the same timestamps as I got on the other one, so it might be my account that's frozen.
If Belinda's watching, can you put on the comments if you're watching the scanner as well? If you're there, Belinda, just put a note in. If the scanner seems to be working, just say yes, that's fine. It's quite interesting to see what's going on in England and across the piece and into Spain as well. All right, she can't be watching because there's nothing coming up. No. All right. Okay. Never mind.
I got a feeling that was yesterday's thing. Oh. No.
No, she's on. She put some messages on today. I've seen it today.
A Chartmaster General's just put a thing up saying it appears to be frozen. Chartmaster General on mine.
Right.
Alert triggered.
Right. So here's that 15-minute bar. So we just. Now this is quite interesting. Let's see if we can use the software. I apologize on behalf of IG and my internet provider, I would guess, that we've got these issues. I can't measure that. It's the bloody thing's not working. Come on. So we need to have a stop here of 76. And we haven't got a 1-to-1, but if we can get this pushed up through, then that would be really, really good. We need to when we get to 5,200, big round number, 5,200. Nope, it's not working. So it's a break of this 15-minute bar, guys. The software's not working. Nothing I can do about it. The software's not working. I can't trust it's going to take my order and put the stop to entry. Let's just see if I can use IG direct from its application. Let's have a look. They'll allow me to do it. Come on. They've logged me out. So nothing I can do. Can't use the application. It's just nothing's happening. which is a crying shame. A bit ironic this, that Bridget, when they say we got a problem, go, can you record it and send it to us? And we don't really trust you. Here we are on YouTube, streaming live, showing you all the issues. Download the video, get the technical team to download the video and sort the bloody platform out, for God's sake. Let's see if I can put set. Will it let me type 76 in? Adds your stop. The breaker is 15 minutes, but it's not going to allow me to do it. All right, okay. Bingo. 1% on this. Come on. Right. Oh, let's do it by itself. Look at that. Numbers are working. Look at that, it's a penny. There's the old issue that we already have. Good. Good old IG. It resolves everyone to 1 pence. We did that before, you know, there we are. That was done before our eyes without touching a thing. Go back to 176. Let's see if we can put a stop buy order. We trust none of this. Direct break of it, that's 5160.78. That, give or take, being pedantic. Put the order in, receive the order, stop with a swing low. And then what you want to be able to do is, as the market comes up towards 5,200, then we're putting an alert in there and then move your stop to entry. In fact, if the market is working very, very slowly, create the alert, then this could be the order, should you wish to leave an order in, that you would replace. But if you are going to do an order like this, then make sure you do a guaranteed stop. That's a normal stop, and there's a guaranteed stop. Put the guaranteed. It's up to you. I will be putting a guaranteed stop in later. So that's where we are our goals. Nothing I can do with the software. People are in different countries have got are getting the screens frozen as well. I'm sorry about this. You have to see the picture of the side garden. Waiting for the screen to refresh. It's not tradable, really, is it? Look at that, $86 a barrel now. So we did say this could top up to 19 if something goes on over the weekend. We could see this punch past $100 a barrel. I'm sorry, guys, on YouTube, if there's anyone still watching, you're probably just as frustrated as I am. I can't really use this.
Gold might be spiking, I don't know.
Well, hopefully it is.
I know you haven't quite taken it out yet.
Yeah. Braveheart, is the entry on the first 15-minute close above the 9 EMA or just as... Is the first 15-minute close above the 9 EMA or just as... or the second on the break of the high? Right, we're not right. So when I mean a closing, we'll go back to gold before we leave. Come on, please. Give us a gold chart. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Okay. So here we are. So when I say, I'll put the get the colors up here so you can. Right, yellow. So yellow. So there's a bar. So there's a 9 EMA here. This blue line, the 9 EMA. That's where it'll probably kind of run to. When I say a close above the 9 EMA, it means the close of the bar. So that's the close of the bar. That needs to close above the 9 EMA, like these are closed above 9. Not the wick. This is the open on a positive bar. That's the market opening. That's the high test. and then that's the close. The open and the low are the same. It's a flat bottom. The close is there, and this is the wick. This is where the market's rejecting prices all the time, and it's going up. You're rejecting. So again, on this one, this is the bar that we used. This was the open bar close. On this occasion, above the 9 EMA and above the 200 EMA. Don't forget the 200 EMA at all levels. And this area is the problem area here. We need a break out of that area. So hopefully, Braveheart, does that answer your question? And so we'll do a video about the characteristics of the Heikin Ashi, how there are only 2 types of positive bars, 2 types of negative bars, an indecision bar, and the try to reaffirm markets never go sideways, either go up or they go down. And what's the difference between a flat bottom and a wick, how you should read them, and what it's actually telling you. You know, the size of the body, what does that mean? You know, all these different things. So you really understand about the Heikin Ashi bar, because if you don't use Heikin Ashis, I think you're missing out on something. I don't subscribe at all to the not idiots, to the people that say, well, it's not a true reflection. I prefer not to have a true reflection of what's happening in the market, pip per pip, and make money every single day, than be confident I know the actual number and lose money. It is, well, yeah. Anyway, Heikin Ashi is, well, make a living out of it. So there we go. Won't use normal candlesticks. Not for day trading. Don't need to. For swing trading, you can use a blend of them both. It doesn't really matter for swing trading. And for investing, it doesn't really matter either which type of candle you actually use. For day trading, when you want to get into the trend, the market is another thing as well, a bit controversial. People say the market only trends 20% at a time. Bullshit. Depends what time frame you're using. It might trend 20% of the time on a 4-hour chart, but trend 80% of the time on a 1-minute chart. It all depends what time frame you are using. And Heikin Ashi are really, really good candles for following a trend or identifying a trend reversal. And if you've not tried them, try them, because you'll be missing out. Right, guys, I'm going to go and see what's going wrong with IG. See if I can turn it off and turn it back on again, and see if we can get something working. And I'll see if we can get the scanner up and running. It should be, it's running and streaming from here, but I'm not sure whether it's landing on YouTube or not. Maybe if you're on YouTube at the moment looking, if you can can you tell me if you can see the scanner? Just type a yes or a no. Go and have a look at the scanner and let me know from an independent view. Be quite interesting, because from when I'm sat here, the market, I'm actually, you know, it's working.
Yeah, it's still not working in. Chartmaster General stuck up another message saying last time stamp 1350. Well, to tell you what, you got a nice example of your consolidation on the 1 minute on the gold chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that up to it, gone sideways, and now he's breaking up again.
Right, getting the 1 minute. I daren't move the candle. Ah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the market came up, consolidated. There you go. Yes, cheers, Clive.
Yeah.
Spotting these things, the guys in the room can spot these things straight away. And when you see these patterns start to go sideways and then they pop up, and you can see where we're going now.
That's a good example, isn't it?
Yeah, great example. It's good. You just got to keep an eye out for these things all the time as traders. And as we push up towards the 51.90 area, stop to break even, make sure you protect yourself in case we get that reversal here on the big round number, the BRN as we call it. And that's in the, we use that terminology quite a lot in here. So if you are a keen trader, then, and you're not in the room, here's an example. This is from the, have I got one from, have I got today's? This is my internet, isn't it, Liz? Come on. There we go, the 6th. So there's today's issue. When it eventually works, it's coming up and it's come up on a different page. I'll get this one off and I'll put today's on. So if you want to subscribe to this, it's on my YouTube, it's on my website. It's $15 or not $15, 15 quid a month. And you get 20 issues a month issued to your inbox every morning. It tells you whether the market's risk on, risk off, where all the key pivots are, where the market's gone. It tells you all the summary highlights and links if you want to follow these through, hyperlinks to the data. This is all my AI bots that drive all this data. Significant economic events that's happened today and events that will happen with initial jobless claims, NFP, all the calendars, and where the market is going to go today. So sell the FTSE going down, sell the DAX going down. All these targets have been hit. Buying the gold market, we're doing that now. Buying crude, done that, we won. All of them won. It's got about a 97% hit rate, and it's there's videos on that on YouTube to follow it. Then there's non-core trades that if you want to follow on by, then there's all the key Forex opportunities as analyzed by AI, not confirmed by me, but give you an idea of what to do. If we can flick through before I actually go, that's not allowing me to. So we did say we're selling the FTSE, selling the DAX, selling the DAX. Come on, come on, come on. So that was a target we set in the daily edge this morning at 7 o'clock this morning, and the market came down, smacked the close, come down, close the gap, boom, hit the full target here. What you'll find in the DAX, it has a habit of bouncing up in the afternoon, but we don't need to touch this again. We've smashed it to bits, took our money out of the DAX, and we've done the same with the FTSE. The bots came in as well, the Indices bots, for good measure, and gave it a bit of a kick in as well, so that was nice. You're gonna have to trust me, Gov, on this, because the charts aren't coming up. So yeah, the target was 10 to 70 today. The perfect storm would be get the market to go as high as possible, but we did say if the market pops up to the daily pivot, the pivot boys will try and short this, and the market did. We put an order in when we left the live room this morning. The market came down, smashed this to bits, and the long short order was all the way down here, and it hit full target, and we won that one as well. We did the NFP live as well this afternoon at 1:30. And the strategy, have I hit that button right? I thought I'd hit that. Come on, shows the NFP. Did NFP live as well. We trade NFP live every month, and the market spike up. We were looking the strategy only was for a spike up, and we were looking for a 15% ATR spike, and this was the ATR, first 15% ATR spike. It didn't go up to 30, the market shot up. We hit the sell button, and we had a little bit of a slippage. It would have been better if we got it a bit higher, but we're looking for a one-to-one risk reward, and the market obliged quite nicely and hit full target round about, took 40 So 47 minutes have. So what was that? We went in at 1:30, come out at 17 minutes. Quite a long trade, but it did what it said in the can. We won that as well. This is why we haven't got a lot of people in the room, because everyone's made the money already, which is it's okay. Yeah, if we can help people out on YouTube, then we can help people out on YouTube. If we get some support with comments and likes and sharing the videos and that, then we'll continue doing lives on YouTube. But if we don't get any audiences on YouTube, then it's just me talking to myself, and I can talk to myself in the room with everyone giving me operations in the room. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Any comments whatsoever, please put them in the comments after the video, and I'll answer everything I can. I'm going to do some videos tomorrow, a video tomorrow, which takes you through the Heikin-Ashi, EMAs, how to look at them, how to extend profits, what the 200 means, what does 900 EMA mean, what does the shape of the fractal look like, how to use a fractal, how to use the 15-minute bar reversal, and how to understand what you're seeing. Okay, and don't forget, just a reminder what I'm doing on oil tonight and gold tonight with guaranteed stops. Keep your risk low, 0.5%, 1% if you want to do that, and give yourself some nice breathing room, just in case Donald starts bombing the backside out of everyone again. All right, guys. See you guys. Thanks for coming. See you again. Ta-ra.